In yesterday's class, we have seen about the acceleration and first equations of motion also we have seen. Now today, let us go with another equations of motion, which is very useful for us to analyze the given situation, how that object is there in that motion, depending upon the given data. So to analyze that, we need some things to analyze, some equations, some formulas we need. Yes, beta. Yes, Varsha, tell me. Yeah, sure. Definitely, I'll explain once again average velocity. Okay, right. So first, okay. Now let us go with average velocity. After that, we'll go with what are equations of second equations of motion. Okay, average velocity. Average velocity. Even I'm trying to make this classes recorded so you people can go through them later after the completion of the class. It will comes into the app itself only. Okay, right. So here the average velocity is taken as v average is equals to total displacement by total displacement total displacement by total time will be taking it. Okay, so here, yes, ఇక్కడ sorry, okay, so here total displacement by total time will be taking it. Okay, total displacement by total time is the formula for what an average velocity. See here, suppose if we consider an example, if an object is there here at A, if it is reaching from A to B, okay, and again from B to C, right? So in this between A and B, if it is covering a displacement of S1, and here if it is covering a displacement of S2, okay, and if it is taking the time T1, and here if it is taking time T2, then we'll take it as S1 plus S2 by T1 plus T2. Okay, so for this A to B, it is covering a displacement of S1, and from B to C, it is covering a displacement of S2, right? And it is taking for this S1 journey as T1 time, and for this S2 journey, it is taking T2 time. Okay, now we have to take out total displacement means from starting point to ending point we have to take out it. From starting point to ending point we have to take out it. So that is S1 plus S2 by T1 plus T2 we are taking it. Is it clear enough? So this is the average velocity. Okay, so the average velocity and velocity, both of them are having the same units. Both of them are going to be having the same units. It is very, very essential and it's very important for us. Okay, Nana? Don't get confused between the velocity and average velocity. Both of them are going to be having the same units only. Yes, Varsha, you are asking something else? Do you have any doubt? Yeah, equations of motions are used to analyze the motion of a body. Suppose if an object is getting into motion, if an object is getting into motion, how that object is moving, how much distance it is required, okay, and how much time it is requiring to complete its journey, how much distance it will travel in so and so time. So to analyze this, all the things, we will be going for the equations of motions. Okay, Nana? Is it clear? We are going for the equations of motion to analyze the motion of the bodies. Yes. Instantaneous. It's not instantaneous. Instantaneous. Instantaneous means, let us consider that from A to C it is moving, right? Now, suppose if we want to see that the velocity of the particular body or speed of that particular body at one particular instant of time. Suppose from A to C it is moving, then if I want to check its velocity at this particular time, okay, that velocity is considered as what, Nana? Instantaneous velocity. ఒక పర్టికులర్ టైం దగ్గర ఉండే వెలాసిటీ అంతా కూడా ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ వెలాసిటీగా తీసుకుంటాం మనం. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ నాన్న? రైట్? ఓకే, వన్స్ అగైన్. Yes. So here, instantaneous means at one particular instant of time, whatever the velocity is, not only at this particular time, we can take at any other time, at any instant. Instant means ఒక పర్టికులర్ ప్లేస్ దగ్గర ఒక పర్టికులర్ సమయంలో అన్నట్టు మనం ఆ ప్లేస్ లో ఎంత వెలాసిటీ ఉందో అంతే మనం కన్సిడర్ చేస్తుంటాం. యూజర్స్ ఇన్స్టంటేనియస్ వెలాసిటీ. ఎస్. అవును. మనకి నంబర్స్ ఇస్తారు ఇక్కడ. డిస్టెన్స్ వాల్యూ దే విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు గివ్ us the displacement values. Okay, is it clear? And now we'll go with that also. Okay. Okay, now let us go with that acceleration. After that we'll see once again that first equations of motion, and after that we'll enter into second equations of motion. Acceleration, right? So you have seen in the previous class itself only, velocity means what, Nana? Velocity is the rate of change of displacement. The rate of change of displacement is known as velocity. Now let us see that acceleration. Exactly, if we have taken the velocity, the change in velocity is known as the change in velocity per unit time is known as acceleration, or else the rate of change of what, Nana? Velocity is also known as acceleration. We can define this in different ways as a with the letter A is equals to v by t, or delta v by delta t, delta v by delta t. Now let us analyze this situation. If an object is there at a point, from A to B, if it is moving, okay, if we consider that its initial velocity means at the starting point, whatever it is having the velocity, that will take it as the initial velocity. So here its initial velocity, if you consider it as u, and then at this particular point after reaching to the point B, its final velocity, if you take it as v. Okay, so this is u and this is v. Now the time at this is t1, I'm taking it. This is the first v1 velocity, and this is the second velocity v2, I'm considering it. And t1 is equals to 0 seconds, and here t2 will be how much, Nana? T seconds, I'm taking it. Okay. Now, what is the acceleration? Acceleration will give us the rate of change of velocity, or change in velocity by change in time. Simply remember this: change in velocity by change in time. Delta v means change in velocity by delta t means change in time. So that will give us what number? Yes. One second. Yes. Now let us take the same situation to find out the second equations of motion. Okay. We have seen that an object is starting at A, it is reaching to the point B. Okay. It is moving with uniform acceleration. It is moving with uniform acceleration. Here, its initial velocity at point A. Initial velocity at point A is u, and final velocity at point B is v if we have taken, and the total displacement between A and B is s. The total displacement between A and B is s if you have taken. Now, and the time taken, and the time taken. Now, is it clear? One second, please be in line. Now, is it okay, Nana? Right. So here, from A to B, it is taking the total time as T, let us consider. The time taken for it to reach from A to B with an uniform acceleration and with an initial velocity as u and the final velocity as v if we consider. Okay, the time taken for this is t if we have taken. Now, just now we have seen that average velocity. Just now we have seen that average velocity is equals to what, Nana? Total displacement by total time. So how much displacement is there? Yes. And how much time it is taking? T. So the same thing we need to correlate with the general mathematical average formula. Suppose if he has given two terms in mathematics, to find the average of the two terms, what we will do it? Sum of the terms by total terms we will be taking it. The same thing let us apply here to get the second equations of motion. Okay, right. So I'm writing the first only that equation, what we are going to get here, then we'll see whether we are going to get it or not. Yes. ఇప్పుడేం కాదు నాన్న, ఇప్పుడేం కాదులే, దీంట్లో ఏం కాదు, కంటిన్యూషన్ లో ఉంటుంది, జూమ్ లో మనకు అలా అవుతుంటుంది. ఓకే, రైట్. అలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉండకుండా ఉండాలనే ఈ యాప్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం మనం ఇప్పుడు. ఓకేనా, రైట్. అగైన్ యూ కెన్ సీ ద రికార్డెడ్ క్లాసెస్ ఆల్సో. రైట్. సో హియర్ let us take the average velocity formula. Average velocity is equals to what we can take out it, Nana? Total displacement. Total displacement by, yes. Okay, okay, no problem. You can, no problem. You can check the recorded classes also. It is going to get recorded very clearly. Okay, Nana. We'll see today. If it is not successfully useful for us, then we'll go with Zoom only from tomorrow onwards. Okay. ఈరోజు చూద్దాం, సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా మనకి రికార్డెడ్ వీడియో కూడా కరెక్ట్ గా రాకపోతే జూమ్ కి వెళ్ళిపోదాం. ఓకే, రైట్. Okay, so here we are going to take this average velocity. We are going to take the average velocity, right? Right. Average velocity is equals to total displacement by total time only. Okay. Now here Suppose here, how many velocities are there? Two velocities are there, isn't it? So to find the average of these two velocities, what we can take out here? U plus V by 2, total velocities by number of velocities, is equals to total displacement is how much, Nana? Yes is there. Yes by total time is T. Total time is T. We are taking it. Now see, in the previous case we have seen that we know that we know that V is equals to U plus AT, right? Let us consider this is the equation number 1, and let us consider this as the equation number 2. Okay, is it clear? Now what we have to do means substituting 2 in 1. See, this equation I'm substituting in place of B, I'm substituting it as U plus AT here. Can we take it? Yes, right? So I'm taking that here. So let me erase this. Let me write here in short way. S by T. Okay. Okay. Now U plus, in place of V, I'm taking it as U plus AT by 2 is equals to S by T. Yes. Now in the next step, what we can take out here? U plus U, 2U it will becomes plus AT by 2 is equals to S by T. Okay. U plus U is equals to 2U plus AT by 2 is equals to S by T. Okay, Nana? Now we'll make it separate. Okay, Nana? I'm doing it as a 2U by 2 plus AT by 2 is equals to S by T. Can I write like this? I'm separating this denominator for the both terms separately. Then we are going to get it as what, Nana? 2 is going to get cancelled. 2 and 2 is going to get cancelled. Then U by U only is coming. Plus, I'm writing this as 1 by 2 into AT is equals to S by T. Can I write like this? Yes. And after that, I'm taking this T to this side. I'm taking this T to this side for the entire term. It is there in division here. After coming to this side, it will get into what, Nana? Multiplication. Isn't it? Right? So I'm taking it as T into U plus of AT. Yes. Here 2 is there right in denominator. I'm writing it separate. That's it. Just I'm taking it separately. Okay. To pronounce it very easily, I'm taking it separately at the end. Okay. Once again. Sorry for the disturbance. Right. Yeah. See here, T into U plus of AT is equals to S we have taken. Right. Now, I'm multiplying this T with this both terms. This is one term and this is another term. I'm multiplying this T with this and again this T with this. Then I'm rewriting it as a U into T plus of into AT into t is equals to s. Okay, is it clear, Nona? Right, now u into t, I can take it as ut plus of a t into t square, it will becomes is equals to yes. Okay, so now I'm rewriting this. Yeah, please be in line, I'll explain once again very clearly. Okay, beta. Right, so s is equals to, can I rewrite it as ut plus of at square. Okay, so this is the second equations of motion, which is going to give us the information about the displacement, initial velocity, time, and acceleration. In this, is it there the final velocity value? Nana? V is not there. We have eliminated that V. Okay, V ni eliminate చేసిన తర్వాత మనకు ఏమొచ్చేస్తున్నాయి ఇక్కడ, displacement in terms of initial velocity, time, and acceleration. Okay, yes. Now let me explain once again very clearly from the beginning. See, these equations of motions are very, very useful for us to analyze the given bodies in which motion they are going to be existing. To study the unknown terms in the given equation, we are going to use these equations of motions. So among them, the first one we have seen in the previous class. Now let us go with the second one. So for that, we are going to take a situation that a body is moving from A to B with an initial velocity u and then final velocity as v. It is covering a displacement of s in time t. It is covering a displacement of s in time t. Then we'll be taking the average velocity is equals to, we'll be taking the average velocity is equals to s by t. We are taking it as s by t. S by t means the total displacement by total time, we are taking it here. Next, generally, according to the mathematics, we can take it as the average of the two things as sum of the things by total number of things. So similar to that, we are taking that here we are having two velocities u and v. U plus v by 2 is equals to s by t. We are taking it. Okay. Then after, now in the previous case, we have find out at the first equations of motion. That is, we know that v is equals to u plus at. I'm taking this as the first equation and this as a second equation. So now we are substituting this second in the first equation. We are substituting this v is equals to u plus at into the first equation in place of v, that as u plus at. U plus, in place of v, I'm writing it as u plus at by 2 is equals to s by t. That is equals to u plus u, how much it will becomes? 2u. U plus u, it will becomes 2u. 1 second. Okay, right. See here, I'm taking it as 2 separately for both the terms. Okay, so for this 2u, I'm taking it separate, and for this 80, I'm dividing separately. Okay, 2u by 2 plus 80 by 2. Okay, now here 2 is going to get cancels. That is equals to what we are going to get, u plus, I'm writing this 2 as separately as 1 by 2. Okay, we can write it right. 1 by 2 into 80 also will get 80 by 2 only. So that's what I'm rewriting it as 1 by 2 into 80 is equals to s by t. Now here this t is there, right? I'm taking to this side. I'm taking this t to this side. Then t into u plus 80 by 2. What, Nana? T into u plus 80 by 2, we are taking it, is equals to s. Then I'm multiplying this t for this first term and this is the second term. For both terms, we are multiplying it. Okay, so that is u into t plus of into a into t, of into a into t again, this t is equals to s. U into t, ut plus I'm writing as it is. Then after of, I'm writing it as of as it is. A as it is, I'm writing it. T into T, it will becomes T square. T into T, it is in multiplication, so it will becomes as the T square. Is it clear? Then after that is equals to S. I'm rewriting that as S is equals to UT plus of AT square. Is it clear? Right? So in this, if you people are having any doubts, you can ask. And one more thing, sir, why we need to study about this all the equations, different types of equations that you will maybe going to having a doubt in your mind. So why? Because if you observe in this equation and this equation, in this equation, displacement is not there. In the first equations of motion, we are not going to be having the displacement. Whereas in the second equations of motion, we are not having the final velocity. Sometimes in the problems, they will give us that in the absence of displacement, we need to find out the remaining terms. In the absence of final velocity, we have to find out the some other unknown term. In such cases, we have to use these formulas. Okay, while solving the problems, you'll comes to know very clearly. Okay, yeah. Please make it note it down this. Take the screenshot of it. Yes, take the screenshot of it, Nana, everybody. If you people are having any doubts, you can ask right now. So then we'll discuss them. Okay. If you people are having any doubts, you can ask. Okay, very good. Okay, very good, everyone. Now we'll go with everybody understood it, right? Yes. Now let us go with the third equations of motion. Okay, Nana? Right. For this same situation only, we'll be taking it for this equation. From this equation, this is applicable for the uniform motion, Nana. Uniformly accelerated motion bodies only. This is applicable. These equations of motions are applicable. Yeah, please get into mute. So now we are taking it as first equation. Okay. Now we know that we know that V is equals to V is equals to U plus AT. V is equals to U plus AT. Please get into mute, Nana. V is equals to U plus. Hello, Akshayani. Get into mute. Yeah, V is equals to U plus AT. We know it. Now from this, can we take it as a V minus U is equals to AT, and then T is equals to, can I take it as a V minus U by A time, isn't it? Can we take the time like this? T is equals to V minus U by A. Yes. Now I'm taking this as the second equation here for this. To derive the third equations of motion, I'm taking this as the second equation and I'm substituting this in this T. In first equations of motion, we are not having the displacement. In second equations of motion, we are not having the final velocity. And in third equations of motion, we are not going to take the time. We are eliminating the time. So that's what in place of this T, we are substituting as V minus U by A. Okay. Now let us see what will comes. So here U plus V by 2 is equals to. So before that, I have to write one more step. Substituting 2 in 1. Substituting 2 in 1. Now let us see what we are going to get. So what is the second equation? V minus u by a, that is t. In place of this t, we have to substitute this v minus u by a. So u plus v by 2 is equals to s by, in place of time, yes, what, Nana? That we are taking it as a second equation. Okay, that's it. Just we are assuming that it is second equation here. Okay, v minus u by t. V minus u by t. Okay, in place of t, we are taking it as v minus u by t. Now we are doing the cross multiplication. We are doing what, Nana? Cross multiplication. Then what will happen? U plus v by 2 into what will comes? V minus u by t. Sorry, t is a is right. Sorry, nobody is saying that here. How to write it as a? That means you people are not concentrating. That is equals to yes. Okay. See this v minus u by a. I'm taking to this side. Then v plus u plus v by 2 into v minus u by a is equals to yes. Now I'm rewriting this as v plus u into v minus u by 2a. Can I take it like this? I'm rewriting this as v plus u into v minus u. Okay, I'm rewriting this as u plus v. Okay, as v plus u into v minus u by 2 into a 2a. That is equals to s. Is it clear? Then next, I'm taking this 2a to this side. I'm taking this 2a to this side. Then what will happen, Nana? V plus u into v minus u is equals to 2as. If you observe this, it is in the form of one formula in mathematics. We will be going to having it a plus b into a minus b is equals to a minus b square. This is the mathematical formula which will be going to be used in solving the equations. Simplification purpose, we will be using this. Okay, so if you observe this exactly, it is also in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So in place of this completely this total term, we can express it as what, Nana? A square minus b square. Again, you may be going to have a doubt, sir, how we are going to get this a square minus b square. Okay, after making note it down this, I'll explain it. Okay, right, in shortcut I'm writing it directly as v square minus u square is equals to 2as. So this is the third equations of motion for us. Third equations of motion for us. Okay, is it clear, Nana? Right, so please make it noted down this. Yeah, you people can take it, no problem, but you should write it. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to say that you people has to write, prepare your notes, whatever I'm going to say it, and you have to send it to me in WhatsApp by making it as a PDF. మీరు ఏదైతే నోట్స్ రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటున్నారో అదంతా కూడా PDF ఫైల్ చేసేసి నాకు వాట్సాప్ చేయాలి ఆఫ్టర్ ఫినిషింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ లెసన్. I'll be going to check that how much you are able to writing that. Okay, you have to make whatever the lessons I'm going to say here on the board, right? So that you will be noting in the notes, right? So that all you have to make as a PDF. Okay, either it may be running notes or యా నేను క్లాసెస్ లో చెప్పిన ప్రతి టాపిక్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో మీరు నోట్స్ రాసుకుంటారు కదా, దాన్ని PDF చేసి నాకు పెట్టాలి ఒక లెసన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ సే if the lesson is finished. Okay. అది నాకు పర్సనల్ కాల్ చేయి, నేను చెప్తాను మొత్తం. ఓకే, రైట్. Yeah. Is it clear to everyone? Let me explain this how we have got it. Here I will erase here. Yes, please get into mute, Nana. See, V plus U is the right. V plus U into V minus U is the right. So V into V, V into V. First, we have to multiply what, Nana? The first term of it with this. Okay. Next, the second term of it, the first term of it only, we have to multiply with this. Next, after that, the U is to be multiplied with this, and then W ఎక్కడ రాసాను రా? W ఎక్కడ లేదు నాయన. వచ్చా, ఇది డబ్బు లాగా కనిపిస్తుందా? ఓకే, నౌ ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? Okay, so here V into V, V into V. Next, V into U we have to take out, and we have to see that symbols also. Plus into minus will become what, Nana? Here V is there. V, for V plus is there, and for U minus is there. So plus into minus, minus. V into U. Then after U into V, both are having the plus sign only. So plus U into V. Next, plus into minus, minus. U into U, U into U. So then after V into V, V square minus VU plus VU, I'm writing it minus U square. So here both are having the same values but different signs. So we can cancel them. Then what is left? V square minus U square. Is it clear? So that is V plus U is equal, V plus U into V minus U is equals to what we can take out, Nana? V square minus U square. Now we have understood it, right? Why we are taking it as a shortcut formula instead of doing these two steps extra, and instead of avoiding the confusion between that, we'll be using this formula here. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Right? Yes, is it clear to everyone? Now let me write that three equations of motion at one place, and let me give how to have the clarification and identify the three equations of motions very easily. Okay, yeah, make it noted on the screenshot. Yes, now I'm going to move to the writing overview of the three equations of motion at a time. Equations of motion. Equations of motion. Okay, so these equations of motions are very useful for us. I am elaborating very clearly regarding the three equations of motions here. Right, the first one is, second one, and the third one. Here the first one is what, Nana? V is equals to U plus AT, and S is equals to UT plus of AT square, V square minus U square is equals to 2as. Here these are the three equations of motions. ఇఫ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్ దట్ మనకి ఎప్పుడైనా సరే గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, బట్టిఫై అనేది చేయొద్దు. ఓకేనా? ఏ ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేయాలి, ఏ సిచ్యువేషన్ లో ఏ ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేయాలనేది మనకు ఐడియా రాదు. సో అది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి అంటే, టు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ దట్, అనలైజ్ వాట్ హీ has given the terms in this. Let me write all the terms in this. What are each and every term will use us? What is v, what is u, what is a, what is t, and what is s? If you know that, then only it is very easy to use the formula which is suitable for the problem. Got it? Now let me write the terminologies related to this. So we are taking it as first v, right? So here let me write it as the basic terminology of it. V means what, Nana? V is there, U and A, T and S. Okay. So these all the terms that we need to know, definitely their names. Suppose here in this class there are totally 13 to 14 members are there. Yes. So out of this 13 to 14 members, if I call someone else, if I want to call someone else, definitely I need to pick up his name or her name. Isn't it? Yeah, please get into mute now, everybody. Please get into mute. Akshayani and Varsha. Yeah. So I need to speak out with that particular student name, isn't it? So here, why we are using that particular names to specifically to identify something else. So similarly, if you know the distinction between the each and every term, then only we can able to. Yes, Akshayani, please get into mute, Nana. Right. So here we are going to be using the different terms, right? So to avoid the confusions, we need to know what is the name of it. Then it is very easy to understand to which formula we have to use for the simplification of the problem. Okay, for simplifying the problem, which one we have to use, that we can use, that we can see here if you are knowing the terminologies names. Okay, now here v is what, Nana? Final velocity. V is final V is final velocity. V is final velocity and U is initial velocity. U is initial velocity. U is initial velocity. A is acceleration. Yeah, no need to say it. Get into mute. If I ask, then you should repeat it. Acceleration. Acceleration. T is time. S is displacement. S is displacement. Okay, if you are able to identify the terminologies names and their usage, then depending upon them we can use these three equations of motions. Is it clear to everyone, right? So just make it, note it down, and today's assignment, based on these three equations of motion, I will post some questions in the assignment in this app. So if people has to submit, their deadline also will be there, time limit, within that time only we should submit it. Okay, whereas if you see the Google Classroom, if I given the time also, after the time also you can able to submit it, but in this you won't do like, it is not possible to do like that. Okay, yeah, similarly to that, how we have submitted in Google Classroom only. Okay. Still, if you have any doubts related to that, you can ask while submitting it. Okay, yeah, please make it screenshot of it once fast, then we'll wind up the class. See, I'll make it end here. You people has to leave from the class. Okay, is it clear? Yeah. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Stay at home. Don't go out. We'll see that problems based on this tomorrow. Before that, I'm giving for the mock practicing for you people as assignment. Just go through them. Thank you all. Have a nice day.